is some good news. So we are ready. It is Cocktail Friday, and we are ready to go and rock and roll. Right? Rock and roll. All right, let's get to the blog post for today. I posted a little saying that I found on a friend of mine's Facebook wall the other day. And here's how it goes. It's a little lengthy. Stick with me. The title of my post is Just Enjoy. And here's what the saying says. Those extra 5 to 10 pounds, in some cases 10 to 15 pounds, that place where your body naturally wants to be, that's your life. That's your late night pizza with your man, that Sunday morning bottomless brunch, your favorite cupcake in the whole entire world because you wanted to treat yourself. Those 5 to 10 pounds are your favorite memories, your unforgettable trips, your celebrations of life. Those extra 5 to 10 pounds are your spontaneity, your freedom, your love. Right? Love it. Love it so much. Even though the person that posted this is super skinny, doesn't have an ounce of fat on her anywhere, but whatevs. But this is so true. It shows that life is about so much more than a number on the scale. It's about living and loving life. It's about being okay with where you're at while you strive to do better. When I used to get on a weight loss kick, I would not go out with my friends. I wouldn't go anywhere because I knew there would be food involved. Now, I would go to parties if I had to, but I would stay a really short time so I didn't get tempted. I stayed home most of the time so I wouldn't get off track and blow all my hard work. Well, I don't do that anymore. You know why? Because I was missing out on life. I am trying to get a few pounds off. I'm actually working really hard at it. I've been doing really well. I had a little something sweet last night before I went to bed. All right. I'll give myself that one. This weekend's going to be tough, starting with today, Cocktail Friday. A friend of mine has invited Joe and I over to celebrate her new porch. She got all new windows. It's a party on the porch. Nothing better than a party on the porch. I know there's going to be yummy food there, and I'm not going to miss out on it. I knew this was coming. I'm planning for it. Then on Saturday, we have a graduation party to attend. More yummy food. I happen to know I've been to these parties before. They have some pretty awesome potato salad at their gatherings. Can't wait for that. You know how I feel about potato salad. We will be spending the night at my cousin's in PA because that's where the graduation party is. And we'll more than likely take him out to breakfast in the morning as we typically do. It depends on what time he has to be at church. I usually have to drag him out of bed to take him to get something to eat. I'm like, come on, Jim, let's go. Let's get out of bed. Let's go get some food. So I'm going to try to make some good choices, though, throughout the course of this weekend. I'm not going to deny myself my favorite things. I'm certainly going to load up on the potato salad, but I don't have to eat everything. I just want to pick out some of my favorites and also pick out some veggies and fresh fruit and some smart choices. So when you start a new plan with anything, be it a health and fitness plan, better eating, doing more writing, working toward that goal you've been after for years now, you have to come up with a plan that will work for you. You can't start a new eating plan made up of only foods you don't like. I've told you before, I mix some things up. I eat mostly vegetables with my dinner, so I don't mind having the chicken thigh instead of a breast. It just tastes better to me. And, here's the thing. When I went back to Weight Watchers the last time, which was last year, I don't go to Weight Watchers anymore, but I still kind of follow the plan a little bit in my head. I try to go by their point system. When they rehauled it last year, they came up with a lot of 0-point foods, which means you can really eat as much of it as you want without counting it as points, like chicken breast, like fish, like eggs. These are foods that they have come to determine that if you eat a lot of them, it's still not going to put weight on you or, you can't go crazy, but I don't think that anybody's going to sit down and eat 6 chicken breasts. But here's the thing. If you're feeling extra hungry and you're worried that you're going to binge later on in the night because you're not getting enough at dinner, make an extra chicken breast. Have 2 of them because it's better to have an extra chicken breast than to binge later at the chip cabinet or the cookie jar. That's just my opinion. Have a hard-boiled egg. Do something to plump up that dinner plate so that you don't feel deprived. so you don't want to binge later in the night because it's easy. And then it's like the whole day you've been good for the whole time you've been awake from 6 in the morning, and here it is 8 o'clock at night, and you're rummaging through the cabinets looking for something really bad to eat. But here's the thing too, it tastes so much better when you start to eat foods that are good for you. The more you eat these foods, the more you will start to crave it. Here is an example. I started going to a trainer when I was around 30. He advised me to eat peanut butter and a slice of whole wheat bread for breakfast. Okay, that's not what I would have picked, but that was okay. I ate that for breakfast for about 15 years. I only stopped when I went on Weight Watchers the first time, and it was just too many points for breakfast when I was on Weight Watchers. But you know what happened? I started to crave that little sandwich. Even when I was still eating it daily, I learned to love it. And if I was treating myself with a smattering of jelly, oh man, what a treat. I just reincorporated that into my eating, and I will have that after a workout. Sometimes that's what pushes me through that workout, when I'm getting to the point where I'm just completely worn out and I'm so tired and I'm like, oh, I just want to skip the rest of the exercises and go home. I think to myself, get through it, just finish it. It's almost PB&J time with a nice fresh cup of coffee. So start out with foods that you like and you will learn to love them. It's the same when coming up with a fitness routine. You have to pick things that you like, or at the very least, don't mind. Find a cardio machine at the gym that you don't hate with your whole being. You can just walk on a treadmill if that's what you want to do. Choose the bike, the stair climber, elliptical. There has to be one that you don't hate as much as the other. So just do that one. One of the reasons I usually stop going to the gym in the summer is because I do so much physical activity as it is. You know, I like to go on long bike rides. I kayak. Now I'm learning pickleball. Plus, we play cornhole and other things throughout the summer months. I do it because I like it. Once the weather starts to get chilly, I will head back to the gym to get my cardio in. But right now, it doesn't feel like a workout at all. And honestly, I do a lot more than I would at the gym. I went for a 13-mile bike ride yesterday, and that's my typical low amount on my bike ride. Sometimes I do a 6-mile ride, but very rare do I just do the 6 miles. I have a little route that I do, and the whole route from start to finish is 13 miles. Now, there's a little cutoff at the end of my route that's about 6 miles, so sometimes I just do that little cutout, and sometimes I do that twice, so sometimes I'm bumping it up to about 20. So, I'm certainly not riding or on the elliptical or running on the treadmill for that length of time. It took me about an hour, 15, hour and a half yesterday to do the 13 miles, and it's fun. It's building up my legs, good for my leg muscles, and it's definitely cardio workout. So here's what I'm going to leave you with. It is not about the numbers. It is about being healthy. It's about making yourself stronger so you can continue to be your very best for many years to come. Don't let a few pounds more than you want stop you from living your life. But do what you can when you can. You know, it's not like, you're just going to resign yourself to being, all right, I'm going to have these 30 pounds on. I'm not even going to try anymore. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying pick your moments. Be good. And then there's times to not worry about it so much. So it is summertime. We are feeling fine. It is Cocktail Friday. Please go do something active today. Reward yourself with a nice frosty adult beverage and make it your best day yet.
Thank you for listening to The Hopefulist, hosted by Wendy McClure. For more inspiration, please visit hopefulist.com. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow on The Hopefulist.